3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 1009. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, you can do so by sticking around and hitting the subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So I am feeling very energized, very ready, almost excited to do this reading. Maybe it's because it's the start of the week for me and I've had my break over the last couple of days. The break, I would appreciate if it was longer, but I'm feeling really, really, really good today. And you could be feeling similar feelings as me right now that reflect alignment and confirm that this reading is meant for you. You could feel good about doing something, getting back into a routine, or just starting something in general, feeling energized. Honestly, I only got like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 hours of sleep last night because I have ADHD, I overthink, I daydream a lot. I'm still trying to work on my sleep, but sometimes I don't feel like I need that much sleep, and I'm kind of feeling like that right now. I might end up feeling it later, but I don't feel like I only slept for 3 or 4 hours. You might resonate as well with trying to get a hold of your own sleeping schedule. If you do have ADHD, I'm no doctor, no professional in that way at all, but as someone who does have ADHD, I really, really recommend that you get into a routine, even when it comes to when you wake up and when you go to sleep. And I am hearing sirens outside, and when I do hear sirens, it's usually confirmation to pay attention to something. And this feels like it's about paying attention to the need for you to get better sleep, more consistent sleep, regular sleep. And you don't have to have ADHD or not. But for me personally, as someone who does, and I think as humans who enjoy predictability in general, I really, really encourage you to have a set time for when you want to go to sleep and when you want to wake up. And the goal isn't to be perfect about it. Maybe that's your ultimate goal, to be able to fall asleep and wake up at the same time seamlessly or effortlessly. But it may take some time for you to adjust. It's definitely taking me some time. Still trying to convince myself to lay down sooner. Ideally, I personally would like to get between 8 and 9 hours of sleep, especially because I'm very busy. Even though I don't have a job, I keep myself busy about 40 hours a week like I do. Maybe there's something or someone that needs to be released or let go in order to help you make healthier, more structured decisions, or opportunities for you to have a more structured life. I definitely think structure is very, very important, especially the younger that you are. It's really, really about finding a balance between work and play. And for me personally, I've been writing about it a lot in my journal, about how I'm just very happy that it feels like my routine and my schedule and my sleep patterns seem to be lagging. But anyways, it feels like things are really starting to stabilize for me, and I'm really getting into a rhythm that really, really works for me, where I can work on being productive, and I can also invest in hobbies that I care about. And, you know, someone here just might, wow, really, really resonate with that too. And I said wow because I looked down at the timer and I saw the number 444. That is confirmation of stability, emotionally, mentally, well, psychologically, collectively, physically and spiritually stable. It definitely feels like your ancestors are coming through right now to really, really encourage you to have more structure, more predictability in your life, less, I don't know, like maybe the whole thing works out whenever things are predictable. That's how it is for me, even with hobbies and wanting to learn languages and, practice drawing, playing guitar. That all has to be structured for me because I'm just not somebody who is very productive on a whim. Because if it's up to me, I'd be lazy all the time. And of course, it's still up to me whenever it's more structured, but I'm more productive and I invest regularly and actually see progress like I want. I did see the number 543 on the timer just now, and that is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. Your ancestors and your spirit guides in general are calling for you to have more stability and structure in your life for a reason, so you can have peace mentally, more physical safety, more spiritual awareness or awakenings even. Whenever you go on a healing journey, because that's the root of it all, right? Creating more stability in your life, healing to create stability within yourself so you can manifest stability outside of yourself. Whenever you have that kind of journey next to a spiritual one, the awakenings, you just learn so much more. So that's definitely something that you can look forward to, the things that you have to learn, the things that will be revealed to you, maybe some secrets, or maybe something, you might really see some things that it feels like a lot of people don't. Maybe there's something special here that the universe wants you to reveal to yourself, or that they might want to show you through messages. So pay attention to the messages that you do receive, the numbers, the synchronicities, all of that stuff. But also be careful. Not everything is a sign. Not everything is a message. The longer that you heal, the stronger your intuition will be, because there will be less of a dark lens over your intuition that distorts your judgment. You know what I mean? If there's too much pessimism, too many negative, heavy feelings, too much fear, those feelings and that fear is going to be so much louder than your intuition. And it's you got to learn how to quiet your mind, which is very relevant for me and trying to get control of my own sleeping schedule. So hey, you could feel that too, that you need to learn how to quiet your mind so you can sleep better and just have a more productive routine, or just a more productive life in more ways than one, professionally, creatively, whatever it may be. And it's crazy we haven't even talked about the number 1009 yet. It never goes up to 8 minutes like it is now. At the most, it's usually only 5. So let's go ahead and start talking about the number 1008. I probably won't spend too much time on this number because I don't want this reading to be forever long, and then editing is a headache because my technology isn't exactly what I want it to be. It's a whole thing. But the number 1 in 1009 is about trusting yourself. I sometimes interpret it as believing in yourself as well, and I feel like that message is relevant for this reading. Trust and believe in your ability to find the answers that you need to create a life, a rhythm in life that works for you. I believe that your greatest compass is going to be your healing. Keep searching for answers, for awareness, for closure. I want to say keep searching for signs, but like I said, not everything is a sign, not everything is... Just don't try too hard to look for signs and messages, but also pay attention. Keep your third eye open, And the zeros are about a journey, obviously, with a beginning and an end. You could be transitioning from the end of a journey and starting a new one, or you're already starting a journey, you're already on that journey. And maybe that's what this reading is about. Maybe it's your healing journey, or just getting your shit together journey, whatever it may be, as I've already said. There are 2 zeros here, by the way, and it does make me want to talk about how, that's very relevant actually. Zeros can also be about cycles. I have another message that just came through too. Especially if you're going through healing. I'm being reminded of this card that I have that says how hard do you want the next cycle of healing to be? You get to decide. How are you going to deal with this current cycle, the current thoughts and feelings that you're moving through right now, in order to make the next cycle, the next round of thoughts and feelings easier? Where can you be less resistant, more open to putting more trust, not only in yourself, but also in the universe and what is possible for you? I honestly think that the only thing that keeps us really, really feeling like we're stuck and we're trapped is taking away a lot of options, especially if fear might take away some options. So maybe you do have some options right now, and it might be important for you to not close yourself off to some of them or a certain option or something like that. The other message that I got with the 0 is the Fool card in tarot, and the Fool is about a brand new big beginning. I was specifically seeing the Fool card from the Magical Dogs tarot, and what's standing out to me on that card is the sun. Of course, we have the sun right here on the table, nice big sun, and that really makes me think that something is really, really being illuminated to you. It's the sun with the, behind the dog walking on the pathway, I think it is. It's that feeling that I was talking about, feeling ready and energized to start something or to get into something. And with this big new journey, this isn't small, a small thing that you're starting. Go into it with an open mind. Be open to the good, but also be open to the bad. The unfavorable and the favorable. Just enjoy the journey for what it is, and don't try to control things or coerce things or make things work out in a certain way. It feels like, it's almost like, imagine this journey like a river, and you are on that river, and you just flow where the river goes. Go where the energies, the conversations, the people that feel right for you, of course. Go wherever it takes you. It's okay to want a certain outcome, but be open to other outcomes as well. Feels like an important message. And the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. So if you do feel called or driven by a sense of purpose that makes you feel called to let go of certain people, places, or things that don't serve you, that don't respect you, that don't serve the greater good, this reading is here to confirm for you the sense of purpose. Trust yourself, like the number 1 was already saying. And adding up these numbers, I thought I wasn't going to spend that long on this number, but maybe just a little bit longer. Not as longer than I wanted, but it's not super long either. It's okay. Adding up these numbers though, 1 plus 0 is the number 1, plus 9 is the number 10, and I'm really loving that this number is coming through, that this is what 1009 added up to, because the number 10 is confirmation of the presence of your spirit guides. I also want to say the universe. Technically the universe is a spirit guide, maybe, depending on how you look at it. The universe is like one big spirit guide with a bunch of individual spirit guides that exist within it. I don't know. It depends how you look at things. But regardless, spiritual beings are here for you. They really want to connect with you. They want to support you. They want to talk to you. They want to guide you. They want to show you some things about yourself and about the world and what is possible. I really want to say that. What is possible? This is making me really think of the sun. Where can you be more optimistic, more hopeful? That's the thing about the unknown. We'll never really know. But what we can do is choose to focus on the good possibilities or the bad possibilities, you know, with a touch of realism. The other message with the number 10, 1 plus 0 is still 1. So again, trust yourself. It really, really feels like a big focus for you right now is learning how to trust yourself, to connect with your intuition and your inner voice, and being your own guide, making your own decisions, communicating with yourself, you know? Maybe there is a really big and beautiful opportunity here for somebody to heal and grow in a way that helps them have a stronger, closer, more resilient relationship with themselves. And self-love is never a bad thing. I'll just say that. I just saw the number 555 on the timer, which is about change and transformation. If you're feeling called to change and transform as a person that allows you to love yourself more in the way that you deserve, embrace that change and embrace the positive changes that come along with it, even if they look negative at first. It's so easy to look at loss as a bad thing, and it can hurt 100%. But in the long run, I feel like there's someone or something or many someones or many somethings that you're going to have to let go that are going to be worth letting go, because you are worth more. You are worth better. You deserve better. You deserve more peace and stability and predictability in your life. You deserve more communication and truth. So I had to stop recording and clear up some storage. So if this angle or the frame is looking a little different, that's why, and that's what happened. You probably just heard this phone have a notification. Hopefully I don't get too many, because I need someone to be able to call me if they need to, so I can't really put it on Do Not Disturb. But maybe that's a sign about something being brought to your awareness, you being notified of something. Maybe there's something here about getting a notice or something that is important to pay attention to. And I'm specifically thinking about whenever you see like disclaimers or warning signs or something that say attention, and then it says whatever it says. So only take that if it resonates. I just saw in one of the photo edits that I made for the ad that I place at the end of my videos, it's a picture of a yield sign. Or no, it's a wrong way sign. So maybe there is a warning here about going in the wrong direction, making the wrong decision, saying the wrong thing. I saw the number 122 followed by 123 on the timer just now. 122 is a reminder that change starts with you. It's a reminder that you can be the one, and will be if you choose, to make a difference and to have a positive and powerful impact on those around you, in the world in general, depending on how big you're thinking. And the number 123 is another sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. I'm going to let you interpret that one as you see fit. So if you don't see how it fits or is relevant to you at the time that message came through, it might not be meant for you, and that is okay. I just keep getting reminders that maybe there's something important here about using your voice, making what you think, feel, or believe known, or being careful with using your voice. Are you holding back and hiding how you feel, what you think on the inside, because your intuition senses an unfavorable outcome or a way of treatment? Or do you really just not know what's going to happen if you use your voice, and that's what scares you? You're afraid of the worst outcome being set in stone or being solidified. It could be a very important thing to reflect on for you. Is your fear trying to protect you or limit you when it comes to using your voice? And this could be a really, really good opportunity for you to learn how to believe in yourself more. Maybe there is an important fear here, or many fears, that the universe, your spirit guides, are encouraging you to face, or even to embrace. Have courage, you know? Let yourself have courage. Let yourself be afraid and still move forward anyway. And I really, really want to be clear. Use your judgment. If you'd rather be safe than sorry, maybe you want to listen to that preference. Let's go ahead and get into the cards now. I'm going to pull some cards. I don't know how many yet, maybe just 4 of them from this box of cards here to see what else there is to add. Because I feel like we just had so much to talk about intuitively and with the numbers. Maybe we don't need that many cards. Plus, I don't have a lot of time because of how long I've already been recording for. And, you know, the storage issue and the fact that this phone only records 10 minutes at a time. I don't like it, but you do what you gotta do. The first card is the 10 of Wands in reverse. I want to feel better, but I feel alone. The number 10 there is really, really confirming the presence, wow, not only of your spirit guides, but most definitely your ancestors, because I just saw the number 444 on the timer. Maybe there is a specific past loved one on your mind that is really trying to connect with you, to support you in a time where it feels like so much is weighing on you. And I feel like they want to help you find the freedom and the clarity and the answers that you deserve. I think it's so interesting that in this card it says, I feel alone, but because of the number 10, it also confirms that you're actually, at least spiritually, not alone. As somebody who has stood alone my entire life, nothing, you know, having felt alone a lot, it really helped me personally to trust and believe, and maybe even to know, depending on how much you believe in this kind of thing, that spiritually I am protected, I am supported. There are forces out there that I can't see that are fighting the same fight as me. And I didn't mean to rhyme. I did sing a lot. I was really feeling the urge to sing before I started recording this video, and I felt it was going to be significant, and now with like things that I'm seeing, it most definitely feels like I'm getting confirmation that it is significant. I'm being reminded of a reading that I did recently that said something about find your voice or find your song, and it said something about singing. I even remember the word cantante came through, which means it's what a singer is called in Italian, which is, for somebody, your ancestors, Italian or not, are confirming to you that if you feel called to be a singer, to be creative and use your voice in that way. Maybe you want to write poems or something that rhymes. This is confirmation for you to follow your heart, follow your dreams, but take care of yourself while you do it at the same time. Self-care always comes first, and if that takes up more of your time than your dreams, I personally say that that is important, and it's important to accept that you're going to have to spend more time on self-care than your dreams. All that matters is that you still get to invest in what you care about and what means a lot to you, what you want to create. Maybe it's really important for you to get yourself the right mindset that you need in order to be patient, to see something that you want to create happen, whether it's related to singing or not. Let's go ahead and pull out the next card. Don't react. Communicate confirmation there to use your voice, use your words, make how you feel, what you think, what you believe, what you want to create, the impact you want to have, that you want to make known. Have the inside come out. I want to say come out to play. You know, maybe you do need more play in your life. Don't overburden yourself with responsibilities and work. And yes, working on your dreams can feel like a responsibility and a chore at sometimes. I know, because you know, it takes effort, it takes time and energy. So I personally, in my own routine, anything that I do to work towards my dreams, I count that as being productive. So You do what you feel called to do, but just want to put that out there for you if it's helpful in some way. The next card is, what are you worried about? Why? Release worry. The number 8 is about loss and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. I'm 8 minutes into recording this segment of the video. So, whatever you need to release or let go, other than worry, trust that these things will be replaced. That relationship, that partner, this job, it'll be replaced because you are making room for better. As long as I believe that as long as you stay on this path of healing and self-love, you will attract what you deserve. The last card that I have is, wow, do you want to repeat the same cycle again? Let go. How hard do you want the next cycle of healing to be? Don't punish yourself with being stubborn. 28 up here, 2 + 8, woohoo. Number 10, your spirit guides. Their presence here is unbelievably insane. At the bottom of the box, we have the number 1, which, of course, as we said, is about trusting yourself. Trust yourself in what you feel called to express. Whoever you feel called to let go. Trust in the presence of these spiritual beings. And trust in your efforts when it comes to healing. Yeah, this could definitely be a good and big opportunity for someone to have a closer and stronger relationship with themselves.